Hi there, and welcome to my video today. I am going to show you how I take this piece of mixed media art that I made last week. I'm going to include a link for you up here so you can watch it if you didn't see it. I'm going to show you how I made it into a greeting card. I know a lot of times we all want to do things like this and it seems so complicated, but I broke it down piece by piece into a simple tutorial so that you can do it as well. I'm also not using expensive programs. The main program I use is Canva and it's free, so most likely you're going to be able to do this yourself. So thanks for joining me. If you do like the video, please like and subscribe. And let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need to do is get a digital image of your work. I do it by using my scanner. I have a Epson V600. It's nothing fancy, but it works great. You can also take a picture if you need to, but I'm going to show you the scanning part right now. And this is the actual software that comes with the scanner. So it just has some basic settings that you could change. So this is the professional setting because then you can change how you're saving the actual image. I save it at 300 DPI. That's pretty much an industry standard if you want to blow it up later. Now this shows you where I'm going to save the picture. It's in my pictures, and then I hit the scan. And as it's scanning, it does go through 2 passes, and then it's going to save it on my computer. So if you have a scanner, I feel like this is the best way to document your work because it kind of keeps the colors bright and it's a great way to catalog it. So these are all my pictures and you can see it scanned right here. As you can see, it did save as a JPEG, which is another standard format of saving a scan as a picture. You'll be able to use that pretty much anywhere. And if you don't have a scanner, you could just use your phone camera and go to a place with natural light in your house and take a picture that way. It works great. So the next thing we're going to do is actually take the image and put it into a card format. I'm using Canva. It's an online program that anyone can sign up for free. And if you don't have an account, it's easy to sign up for one, and it is so useful. I use Canva every day, pretty much. So you can see in this window, you can make a lot of different things. We are going to pick custom size. And since we're making a greeting card that is 5 by 7, so we're going to go change it by inches. And then we're going to go over and make the width 10 since it's 5 times 2. And then the height is going to be 7. So you can see a template pops up right there, or you can just do choose new design. So then they are showing you the card right here, and there are 2 lines. The first line right here is the actual bleed line, and this is the text line. So the bleed line is if you want the design to go all the way to the edge, which can be a little tricky on home printers, but you could give it a try. So what we need to do is upload the actual image to Canva. So I'm just going to click upload image and then find it in my pictures. Here's the image I scanned, and it just pops right in there. So all you have to do is click on it and drag it right over to your card design. So this is actually not a 5 by 7 image. So I kind of have to play with it a little bit inside the lines just to see where it fits the best. There are these little cursors that you can make your design bigger or smaller, and it helps to kind of figure out what you want your card to ultimately look like. Mine, because of the unique shape or the size, I'm going to have to cut off a little part of the bottom and then center it with a little bit of a white edge, a little border, which I don't mind. So then the next thing I'm going to do is add some text to my card. So you just click add text box, and then I am going to put happy birthday. And I'm going to choose a different font. I like the TT, it's called TT Drugs. And then I'm going to make it a little bigger. You just drag it and pull it, or you can go up and change it to whatever size you like. And then I'm going to click on it and drag it over to where I want it to be, right above the feather. I'm also going to kind of change the spacing of the letters. You can make them a little wider, and then I'm going to use an effect, which is kind of like an outline of the letters. I like to make the letters white and then have an outline of black. So whatever your preference is, it's easy to change around whatever color you like. So now what I'm doing is making a copy of this text box, and then I'm just pasting it to copy the style and just bring it down and erase that and then put in sweet friend because I like that kind of sentiment. So it's already white with black outline because I just copied the whole style. So the next thing I want to do is to create an effect with the actual text that I already have there. I'm just kind of making it a little bit curved. So you can experiment with it, see what you like. I just like a little bit of curving, so it makes it a little more interesting. And then just kind of play around with it, see what looks right to you. And you can use the guidelines. They have a lot of guidelines that pop up when you're moving things around, just to kind of make sure everything's centered. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just highlight the picture and then go over to edit and just do a slight adjustment. I usually use auto adjust and it just kind of bumps up the colors. And then I bump up the brightness by about 10. Just kind of gives it a little more punch. So next I'm going to go up to the file and save it and then go over to share, which is where you download it. And I'm going to download it as a PDF print because that's the best file format for printing. And then I'm also including some crop marks, and I'll show you what they are after. So now I'm going to go and see where it's saved in my downloads and just click on that, and that'll bring up a PDF viewer. And if you don't have one, you can easily download one for free. So these are called the crop marks, and it's where you can cut your card so it's the correct size. So these are great guidelines to use when you're cutting the card out from the paper because we're going to be using 8.5 by 11 paper, but the card is 5 by 7 or 5, I should say 10 by 7. So this is the printer dialog box, and we're going to keep it on choose paper source by PDF size and actual size because then it'll bring in the correct size that we formatted it for in Canva. So now I am putting a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper in. It is 89 pounds. I'm using the heaviest poundage that my little office jet can take. I would suggest doing the same because you want a card that's going to have a little bit of a hefty weight. You don't want to use just plain paper. So that is the heaviest that my printer will take. And there it is. And you can see the little marks that will cut around. So right here is where I'm going to use as a guide. And I do have a paper cutter. So I'm just going to cut along those marks. Now, I know when I was formatting it in Canva, I did have a little bit of a border. So you can kind of see it when I cut it right there. So depending on what kind of paper cutter you have, you just kind of eye it up to get as close to the guidelines as you can. So then I'm just folding it and I'm using a piece of cardboard to kind of give me a straight edge and a hard edge because you want to make sure that you get a solid fold. So I just match up the sides and then kind of push down from that side towards the fold. It's not real technical, it's just my own way of doing it. And then I use the cardboard little piece inside to really create a crease. And that's it. There is the card. And then I just like to double check that it fits inside the envelope. And there it is. So it's a great way to make a personal card for someone. You could put whatever sentiment you like on it, and they will love having a piece of your original art. So thanks for following along today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to see you again soon.